Funko Games has another new title out, and I'm really waiting to tell you about it. Funkoverse strategy game, Universal Monsters 100. This is good for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, and should take you about 20 to 60 minutes to complete. Face off in the ultimate pop battle. Combine your favorite characters and go head-to-head in 4 exciting game scenarios. Move through memorable locations such as Dracula's castle and Frankenstein's laboratory, and use your character's unique abilities to capture points and to achieve victory. Short and sweet from the publisher. Do they need to say anything more about it? Funko Pop has been putting out these board games for a few years now, and they're using all the same rules to tie everything together, and they've developed a nice following of players who love their games. So why don't we check out some of the things that I've read about it, and seen about it, and heard about it, that caught my attention. Yes, I am all for anything that's going to give us more Universal Monster board games. So this is a welcome addition as far as I'm concerned to see this out there. We need more titles involving Dracula, Wolfman. He's not in this game, but any of the Universal Monsters. We do need more of them, so I love this. This is part of their Funkoverse game universe, and they use all the same rules, so these characters are compatible with all the others. You can mix them into this game, mix this game into theirs, and it's going to work. It is a growing Funko Pop game universe that they are cultivating here, and this is just one of the newest buds to grow there. I like games that are team play. There's not a lot of them out there compared to competitive and solo games. But yeah, to see a good team versus team game is always going to be a plus, I think. So that adds on to this game why I'm so interested in this. Yeah, let's see Dracula and the Bride do something together. I don't think we've ever seen that before. Now, not only, as I've already stated, this uses all the same rules as the other Funko Pop Universe games, so they're all compatible, but the rules are easy. They're not overly complicated at all. They're very easy to learn. They're even easier to teach. This is a great, in my opinion, this is a great strategy gateway game. If you're not familiar with the term, gateway game is a game that gets people into a certain style of board gaming because it's accessible. Usually the rules are lighter or easier than the heavier versions in the same category. And that's what this falls into, making it, as I said, in my opinion, a great gateway game for strategy style tactical games. So if you haven't played them or found them enjoyable yet, this might be the game that changes your mind. Now, although nothing at the time of the filming of this video has been said that I'm aware of about expansions for particularly the Funko Universe Monster part of the Funkoverse games. Yes, they're all compatible, but they all have their own little mini universes as well. There's been no announcement yet. We've seen them make the expansions for the other parts of the little mini universes in here, so there's no reason to think that they're not going to do it for this, especially if this is as successful as the other ones have been. I mean, there's more than enough room for Frankenstein's monster himself. We already have the Bride in the game. What about the Wolfman, another classic Universal monster? The Phantom of the Opera, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. We haven't seen the Mummy either. So there are more than enough add-ons that can be brought into this little pocket universe of the Funkoverse games. The components in this game are fun as hell. And the boards are small, compact, and not going to take up a lot of room on your table whatsoever. Nice small footprint or imprint that the game is going to leave on the table. And the Funko Pop figures themselves, oh, they look fun as all hell. They are great collectibles. If you are into the Funko Pop collectible figures, then maybe you might want to get this game and not open it up just so you have them in mint condition. Or if you're going to go crazy like collectors used to in the 80s, you'll buy 2 copies, one to open up and play and the other one to keep MIB. Keep that baby mint in box, right? But either way, even if you're not crazy collectible about this, the Funko Pop figures look amazing, fantastic, and especially for this, the Universal Monsters, they went with a grayscale coloration, but not completely. You still see a little hint of color, like the Invisible Man's robe is slightly bluish. The bride's dress is a little bit pinkish. So these figures are done beautifully. They're painted well. You're gonna love looking at these things. But listen, as I keep saying, you're probably sick of hearing it, but it's absolutely true. Don't listen to influencers. No, make up your own mind. Get some information. Be an informer or listen to informers. And then you'll know. You'll have a better view of what's going on here. Maybe watch some playthroughs, right? That's always a great way to see if you like a game or not. So much better than just listening to influencers. But please, buy Funko games. Go check out the Funkoverse strategy game Universal Monsters 100.